Hey there, Tiffany Thomas with thewealthytiffany.com, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the big news about Ally. They have changed their commission fee. And before we dive in, if you are ready for financial freedom right now, comment freedom below in the comments. And if you are serious about fast tracking your financial freedom, then make sure and click the link below this video in the description and I can help you do that. All right, you guys, I am super excited and I wanted to do this a bonus video for you today because there's a huge announcement that Ally put on their website. They are going to be doing free commission trades. So that means no longer are they charging the $4.95 fee to buy or sell stocks or ETFs. They are charging $0, which is awesome. So I wanted to share this news with you because I actually use Ally Invest for my brokerage account. That's who I have purchased a lot of my stocks with, is Ally, and I also use them for my savings account. They have a pretty good savings rate for an online savings account. It was over 2% not too long ago, but a lot of online savings accounts have started dropping their rates, so it is at 1.9%, which is going to beat any brick and mortar bank that you might be using. So check out their savings account, their online savings account, as well as their investing account, because you can transfer money automatically from your Ally savings to, or your Ally checking, they have a checking account, into your Ally investing account, which makes it really, really easy. And that's why, one of the reasons why I had switched over to Ally is because I had been using them for quite a while to have my savings account and checking account there with them. And I had seen that at the time, Ally Invest had one of the lower commission fees at $4.95. And I decided to switch over my brokerage account. I was actually using Capital One. They no longer offer a brokerage account. And I decided to switch over to Ally. So I rolled over my brokerage account, transferred all of my stocks that I had into my Ally Invest account, and I've been using that for my brokerage account. And I am super excited because they finally went to a $0 commission fee to pretty much compete with or kind of stay up with a lot of these newer companies that have come out. For example, Robinhood, I know they have $0 commission fee. So they finally come around and gotten rid of their commission fee, which is awesome. So I wanted to share this video with you guys so that you would know the news about that. And if you are interested in buying stocks, I do have a course. It's called Buy Your First Stock in 48 Hours. And I will leave the link below in case you are interested in purchasing some individual stocks. I know not everyone is, but there are some people that they like to do that, and I like to do that. I also invest in index funds, and I have my Roth IRA and a traditional IRA set up with Vanguard, and I have most of my money in those accounts with Vanguard in an index fund or an ETF. So there is that option as well if you wanted to invest in a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. I do like Vanguard for that. But for my brokerage account, my taxable account, I like Ally Invest. And another great thing is that Ally Invest also has a referral bonus. So I will leave my link below if you are interested in setting up an Ally Invest account. You can click on that and then scroll down to self-directed trading. That just means you would be buying your stocks or ETFs on your own, yourself, you would be buying it. And they have a whole list of promotions that they're running depending on how much money you put into the account. So you can get I think it was up to $3,500, or it could be as low as $50. But still, it's a nice bonus. If you're going to set up the account anyway, why not? So I will leave that link below. You can check that out. And I just want to emphasize again how important it is to start investing your money. Honestly, you guys, I used to be a really big saver, and I know some people are spenders, and then they kind of move to savers and then investors. And luckily for me, I wasn't a really big spender. I always saved money. I always had money in my savings account, but it was really hard for me to invest that money. I was really scared to do it. But I am so glad that I started investing. And yes, that was my alarm just going off if you heard that noise. My bad. It's time to switch out my laundry. Okay, anyway, ever since I started investing more, I mean, I was investing a little bit in my 401k, but as I started investing more and more of my money, I am so glad I did. Because it's scary in the beginning, it really is, but once you get over that initial fear, you are going to be so happy you started investing your money. And you can really have that long-term perspective with investing, which makes it a lot easier to invest. And by having that long-term perspective, I just mean that you don't need to be checking the stock market every day and watching individual stocks and seeing them go up and down. You can really just set up a simple system to invest your money. And if you don't want to buy individual stocks at all, that's no problem. You can invest in index funds or in ETFs. And I do have another video explaining the differences between those two and mutual funds. So if you do have questions about that, you can check out that other video. But you guys, you can really make this a really simple process and just kind of put it on autopilot and set aside an amount each month that you're going to invest, or every 2 weeks if you get paid every 2 weeks. And you can really set that up on autopilot and just start putting money into an IRA or a Roth IRA, or even a taxable brokerage account or an HSA, a health savings account. You can invest your money in an HSA, in case you didn't know that. I do have a video on that too, so if you're interested, you can check that one out. But there's so many different options to invest, and don't feel overwhelmed with the different options. Just pick one and move forward, because honestly, once you get started investing, it becomes so much easier and easier. And you get so excited because you can see your wealth start to build over time. And even though, yes, the stock market will definitely dip, but it always comes back up. And that's the thing to remember with the stock market. It's not as risky as people think if you are smart about it. You just have to have that long-term perspective and continue to put money in. And when it takes a dip, put more money in. Stocks are on sale, so you might as well stock up on stocks when they're on sale. You guys just, start investing your money. And if you really have a fear about this, you can really start small. Like I had mentioned, if you choose to invest in an ETF, an exchange traded fund, you can start for about $150. There's a really popular one. The ticker symbol is VTI. It stands for the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. You can start with that for $150 and just put that in and start really small, but just start. I can't emphasize that enough. And I've shared this quote multiple times before, but it's about time in the market, not timing the market. So a lot of people are saying, oh, there's a big dip coming, but they also said that last year and the year before that, and it's gone up, and I've seen huge profits in my accounts. So you guys, don't just sit around and wait. Get started. Just get started. And like I said, when it takes a dip, great, stock up even more, buy some more because everything's on sale, and it will go back up because it always does. The stock market always goes back up. And here's another thing. You are the one that's going to care the most about your money, so you really need to take care of that money. Especially me being a single woman, there is no one else to provide for me. It's just me. And yes, I do want to get married. That would be awesome. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And I want to make sure that I am taken care of. I don't want to be having to rely on someone else to take care of me, especially when I get older and my health starts to decrease. There's going to be healthcare expenses, and you just never know what can happen, especially as you get older. So you really want to make sure that you are investing your money, because you will be able to live off of that money that you've invested, rather than trying to find another job where they're going to hire an older person who may not be up on all of the technology or whatever it might be. You just don't want to have that worry. So investing your money can solve that problem, and it solves a lot of other problems too. It really takes away the stress of money. A lot of people, that's their number one stress, is money. But if you stop living paycheck to paycheck and put a little money in savings, and then once your high interest debt is paid off, you have a savings, an emergency fund, start investing that money. You can start small. It doesn't have to be $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. It can be $150, like I said, or even less. There's other investments that you can find for even less money, but you just have to start. So, okay, anyway, I'm done with my rant. Please start investing. And you guys, if you've already started, comment below and tell me that you've started investing. And, if you are on your journey to early financial freedom, put that in the comments below. I would love to know where you're at on your path and what steps you're taking, because I love to hear that and we can support one another. All right, I just wanted to share that exciting news with you guys since I use Ally Invest and I've recommended them for quite a while. I wanted to share with you guys that they are doing 0 commission fees. So super exciting news. Hopefully you're excited too. And hopefully you found this video helpful. And if you did, please like it, hit that like button. That would be amazing. Please share it with someone else who would find this information valuable. And if you guys are serious about fast tracking your financial freedom, make sure and click the link below this video in the description so I can help you do that. And if you guys have other ideas about content that you want me to create for you, put that in the comments as well. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks.